The topic that I had planned to discuss today, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to upload that video tomorrow because I want to give y'all a quick little story time, right? I've had a lot of bad experiences with friendships, mainly with females. So I'm working on rebuilding my interpersonal skills within my social relationships because they're shot. Not intentionally, but they're shot. Like, my interpersonal skills are at an all-time low. However, there are reasons, right? And I'm starting to realize, or not realize, pretty much confirm what I've always felt when I was younger versus now that I'm a young adult, which is I just don't fit in. I don't fit into, I guess, what society would deem normal, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not fitting in. Absolutely fine with it. So I've been taking a lot of me time, and I haven't really been answering my phone other than if it's my mother. If it's not my mother, I haven't really been answering my phone. So recently, right, this is quick story time. I had just recently responded back to a few acquaintances of mine in this group chat, right? Probably like 2 of them I consider friends and vice versa, right? So the 2 that I consider friends decided that they were going to chew me out in this group chat for finally responding, right? After weeks, days. Now, normally I will let my friends have at it. Like, I will let them vent, get it off their chest. Go ahead, express yourself. If you're mad at me, cool. Whatever, you'll get over it, right? And I'm starting to realize now in my young adult stage of life, I've never required or stood firm on personal peace, like focusing on myself solely, because I was so busy trying to spread myself evenly to adapt and help other people out, and pretty much really just push all my issues aside. And that's not okay, because what tends to happen is when I'm alone at night by myself and I'm reflecting on my day or, just the past couple of weeks, when I get ready to pick up my phone and scroll through my contacts of people who I feel like I should be able to reach out to, I instantly regret it. I'm all for handling my issues on my own. Never had a problem with it. I've been doing that my whole life. But it sucks to realize that the olive branch is not extended. The same grace is not afforded to me. Because I can be there for everybody else and give advice and give support, because people look to me for that, and I don't mind. However, when it's not reciprocated, that's a problem. That's my problem. Because then when it finally is reciprocated, it's not because they genuinely wanted to listen to me and be there for me. They just wanted to make sure that I will keep showing up for them. So again, I'm okay with not fitting in. I'm okay. Humans in this world have too many demons and insecurities for me. And I am tired of being the punching bag and passive aggressive towards grown adults and their feelings. Like, completely over it. I'm tired of it. Done. Completely done. Tired. I have my own set life situations, and I refuse to be burdened with yours. People are reflections of themselves, and I refuse to be or have people surrounding me that I have nothing in common with. I refuse to be surrounded by people that I have outgrew. I'm not here to coddle or pacify anybody. I will not coddle and pacify anybody. We are all capable of growing and evolving. However, if that is not where you are in life right now, if that is not the point you are at right now, I don't know what to tell you. Now, before I dive deeper into this story time, right? The reason for me even speaking on this is because one out of the two friends, right, in this group chat that I consider friends, one of them had the audacity to say she feels that I'm suffering from victim complex. Huh? Me? Victim complex? Well, I'm sorry. How is it considered victim complex? How can I consider myself a victim in situations that I don't even know about? Like, victim how? Everything on my end is always genuine. Anything and everything that I do concerning other people other than myself is genuine. My actions are genuine. My words are genuine. Between people I consider friends and family, I'm always the problem. I'm always considered the problem in majority of the situations. And at a point in time in my life, I really used to take on that burden. I used to take on that title. But then I had to realize, how do all these people have a problem with me and can't name not one situation that I was the problem in? If you listen to them tell the story, you'll realize for every cause, there is an effect. So they have started all the problems. And me being who I am, I've let it slide constantly. And then that moment when I finally had enough, and decided to now give the same energy, it's a problem. I'm the problem. But before, when I was giving you warning by ignoring you and being unbothered and trying to show you that what you're doing is not even worth a reaction from me. It's not worth it because I know I didn't do anything wrong. And you're personally dealing with some things, so I'm not going to kick you when you're already down. But clearly, you didn't get the message. You didn't get the memo. So you decided to pick and pick and pick until I decided to finally explode. So when I returned the energy, now I became the problem. But the fact of the matter is, you know I'm not naturally aggressive. You know I don't naturally seek out problems. I don't go about my day or wake up like, okay, well, who can I bother today? Who can I start with today? That's not me. That's not in my character. Naturally, I'm not that kind of female. And y'all know this. But even with knowing that, the fact of the matter is, y'all just don't care. Y'all just genuinely don't care. And y'all just expect for me to continue to sit back and be unbothered and just keep everything bottled in. But see, that's where you got me messed up at. And instead of giving you what I'll just continue to choose to remove myself from the likings of people like you. I'm just going to completely remove you and myself out of the equation. If you want to continue on the route that you're on, go ahead. But you don't got to worry about me. Because I'm going to remove myself. And it seems like when I do that, that makes it even worse. Because then it comes, oh, you think you're better than us? Or what? Did I say that? Or did you say that? I didn't say that. I'm just trying to inform you that I have no time. I don't have the patience to be ignorant, to be miserable. Like, it's too much going on in the world already. Enough. Like, the world alone just has its own issues. Society alone. Whether you have experienced the situation or not, please don't think you're opposed. Those who have not experienced the situation, please don't think you're opposed. Like it can't happen to you. It just didn't happen to you yet. And it's very disrespectful and offensive to try to label a person with having a victim complex in situations that they really have no clue what they did wrong. The people that so-called want to create and have a problem with you in their head and want to bring it into fruition, they're the real victims. Maybe because they're battling with themselves. Or the people that they really got issues with, they too scared to confront. So the easier target would be the person who allows them to vent, who gives them that type of support. The ones that deserve it, though, they don't give them that energy. They give it to the person that don't deserve it. And then just expects for you to keep being a doormat in a revolving door. No. Life does not work that way. I'm sorry to tell you, but it doesn't. I hate bullies, I hate negativity, and I hate drama. I cannot properly function or get accustomed to it. Like, it naturally being aggressive and evil, it's just not for me. It's just not for me. It's not for me. I can't get with it. I cannot get with it. I can't. It is not conducive to the person or the woman that I am becoming. It's not. It never was. And because I'm the type of person who represses their feelings a lot, it is dangerous. It is dangerous for me to be put in situations where my well-being is being tampered with. Because then it triggers my anxiety. And when I'm in places that start to become unfamiliar, uncomfortable, or people are trying their hardest, are making desperate attempts to try to back me in a corner, it's not going to end well for you at all. At all. It's not going to end well. The outcome is not going to be what you want or expected at any time. Hence why you think it's okay to say I have victim complex or try to make me the problem. Because when I finally do explode, there's no controlling me. There's no stopping me. Because this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. Generally, this is what you wanted. You wanted me to react. Now, it's granted, it's not what you expected. But the reaction as a whole is what you wanted. And I'm not playing fair. Once you get me there, I'm not playing fair. I'm not playing fair. Please stop trying to find fault in others because you are too lazy to do the work to better yourself. Stop making people pay for your careless mistakes. You are grown. You are eligible enough to do the work. Please take heed and do so. By the time I'm through with you, you are no longer going to want to have the urge to keep living. And that's facts. Because a person like me whose heart is so big and every intention and purpose with me is genuine, for you to, for whatever reason, whether it could be jealousy, it could be envy. I've never put anybody that I've come across that I've tried to be friends with, or even in my family, I've never made it a competition. I've never tried to make anybody feel less than. So the fact that that's your motive, and that's where your intentions stem from, to try to dehumanize me, demoralize me, and make me out to be just this crazed person, I'm going to make you regret it. Every step of the way, you are going to regret putting me in a position like that. You're going to regret it. Because there was no reason. There was no reason. I never tried to set anybody up. Never slept with nobody's wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend. Never disrespected nobody's friends, family. Nothing. Never stole, robbed. None of that. But the way y'all try to portray me with the stories that you create in your head about me, based off of I couldn't even get the words out properly because that's how irritated my soul is right now. That's how irritated my soul is. The fact that you would go through drastic measures to try to end me is crazy. It's crazy. Because you have no reason, honestly. And y'all, I've dealt with people that are in better positions than me, and they still, financially, relationship-wise, these people are up. And they still will find ways or reasons to try to ish on me. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because I'm one who suppresses their anger, which isn't healthy. It's not healthy at all. To suppress your anger, it's not healthy at all. It's not. I will admit that. Keeping everything bottled up inside of you is not the safest thing to do. It's not. However, it's necessary. At least for me. It's necessary. Because it serves as a protection barrier between others and myself. Because I feel like people have to realize, and this only comes when you have self-discipline, when you are intelligent, have great intellect, but mainly, most importantly, self-discipline. you come to realize that not everything calls for a response. And I've said this in many of my videos before. You have to be mindful of who you grant or allow access of yourself to. Because know that if allowed, some people only want to be around you and in your space for their own personal gain. They can care less about the hard work, blood, sweat, and tears that you've put into putting yourself in a better situation. All they care about is reaping the benefits from that. And they didn't have to put any work in. Or at least not the amount of work you put in. Not the amount of effort you put in. Comments like that only confirm why I enjoy living in solitude and why I choose to be introverted. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, there are a good amount of decent, genuine people still left. But with the way society has been planned and all the evil that y'all do now, who needs friends? Who needs friends or family? Who needs it? Who needs it? Because the support and love that we supposed to be getting is far gone. It's far gone. Far gone. I'm good on everybody. I promise you. I'm good on everybody. I'm good.
Drunk back, got back, did a little bit. Now we hardy, puffy, tough, do-rag and Tim's kinda hard to get a job.